Hello, everybody, and welcome to our week 4. This is episode 4 and 5. We got a double dose for you tonight of Bachelor in Paradise. I am here with Tyler, as always, and we have so much to talk to you guys about tonight. So much crazy. Not as much crazy as I thought there would be. I was a little disappointed with the trailers, but there is still some crazy going on. So you can follow me on Twitter at dgoodyear1975. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and you can tweet us your questions at hashtag YRRLive, or if you're in our chat room on the website, you can go there and type your questions in too. And talk, Tyler.
Hey everybody, it's Tyler Hayes, and I'm so excited to talk about everything that happened in this 2-episode event, I guess. And you can follow me on Twitter at Tyler_Hayes.
Awesome. But before you do that, make sure you go to our website, yourrealityrecaps.com/bb16, and get all your info on Big Brother tonight before the episode starts at 9 o'clock. We should be wrapped up just in time for you to go check out and see what you missed last night. And yeah, so that's it. Go check out that. There's spoilers, there's flashbacks, everything you need to know about what's going on in that really boring house right now. Right? So let's get on to the drama of Bachelor in Paradise.
Let's begin.
Let's begin. So Elise runs off into the sunset with Chris. With Chris. And Chris gives Michelle his rose, and she's still going on about how she doesn't deserve this. And just like, shut up, Michelle.
Please, just stop, please.
So over Michelle. So we quickly wrap all that up, and Sarah gets I guess Robert gets the date card because the boys are doing it that week, right?
Robert gets the date card.
So Robert gets the date card. And we all know Michelle is like, I'm so over Markel, I'm going to go and pursue Robert. And Sarah likes Robert. And so it's a huge, who is Robert going to pick? Is he going to go with, like, sexy bombshell? Or is he going to go with girl next door?
Who did you think he was going to go with?
I thought he was going to go girl next door. I think.
So did I.
Yeah. And he did. And I'm so happy for Sarah.
Me too. I just think by this point, I think everyone is over Michelle just as much as we are.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I hate to say this, but I'm starting to like Michelle now.
Really?
This episode was like my turning point for Michelle. Like I hated her on Brad's season. I wasn't really into her on Bachelor in Paradise. I just always thought she was just a little too much, but she's growing on me right now. So, like, at this point, I'm still like, ugh, just shut up, Michelle. But she grows on me by the end of the episode. So Sarah and Robert, this is such a sweet relationship. Like, it just makes
really
me
is.
happy. Just makes me happy. So, I'm happy for her. I mean, they go on a boat, and I still don't get how she's swimming and not drowning. but good for her.
Good, go her.
Go Sarah. Because I got all my arms and all my legs, and I can't. So I would be drowning. So I'm just flabbergasted at how this.
It takes yeah.
This girl with half an arm is keeping herself alive in an ocean. That's all there is to that. So yeah. So I mean, and Michelle is mad.
She's
like I
totally
think
upset because Robert didn't choose her.
But the best one-liner I think I've ever heard is, "But your braid will be fantastic." Like, I'm like, that's nice of Michelle to like. She's obviously like upset about this, but she'll put it aside. Like, because I'm sitting there watching her do Sarah's hair, and I'm like, you're brave. Like, you're letting this girl
touch your hair,
like make you look pretty, like. Because, like, poor Sarah really, unless she wants just to leave her hair down and do nothing with it, is really at the mercy of the person doing her hair.
Right.
So I'm just like, you're brave because picking that girl to do your hair. Like, you could have just ended up a hot mess and had not, like, and that would have been it. Yeah.
Like, yeah, you don't know what was going to happen with that.
Exactly. So, her and Robert go off, and they have a really good time, and it's all nice. And Cody walks in.
The infamous Cody that we just
Cody, poor
loved
Cody.
so much on Bachelorette last season.
You know what? He looks good with a tan, I have to say. He's looking good with a tan. So he comes in, and like Markel and Marcus are like beside themselves with happiness here. Like I've never seen guys, so these three are just so happy to see him, and it's weird. These Andy boys are so
Their
strange.
relationship is like it's like a fraternity, but like weirder. Like I
Yeah,
don't even. There's no words to describe
it's
it
almost
really.
like a gay man's fraternity. Like they're
It,
just like
it
so like
really is.
hugging you and whatever. But Cody comes in, and Cody came in with
I think
the expectations of Claire. He wanted Claire. He wanted Claire. So now we get to explore the whole. There's so many triangles going on now. It's
there
fantastic.
really is. It's great.
Like, it's fantastic. So Cody wants Claire, but Claire has already kind of established herself with Zach.
Zach.
So he asks Claire, and Claire's like, "Oh, I need to talk to Zach." And all Claire is looking for, and all any girl is looking for, when you go up to a guy and says, "Should I do this?" We do not want to hear, "It's up to you, dear." We want a definite yes, no answer. Don't give us "it's up to you." That's what starts the whole crazy train going, is those three words, "it's up," or four words, "it's up to you."
Well,
Just,
see, a guy doesn't want to even hear that question asked, though.
but it's kind of our little test. Like, this is how we work. Like, we've asked you the question, we're giving you the option, we're trying to get how you feel. Do you want her to go or no? It's a simple yes, no answer. Like, don't go, go, whatever.
So
But
you
give
would have
her.
asked if you were her, would you have asked?
I would have, because I mean they've been making out. Like, it's not like it's been like this clandestine little like chaste. I kind of like you, you kind of like me business. Like they've been hooking up and stuff like that. So like I think they're at the point where a conversation needs to be had.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to tell her what to do, so he just sends her into Claire crazy. And I mean, Claire has been pretty good.
She's been
This,
kind of like the voice, not the voice of reason, but pretty much the voice of reason
yeah,
of this
like
cast.
it's just been bizarro world, and she's been good. And like this incident is what set Claire off into this crazy train or whatever. But she decides, she makes up her own mind. No, I'm not gonna go. Like I need to decide what is going on with me and Zach or whatever. So Cody's like, okay, but I'm always here for you. Blah 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 blah. Now, what do you think of Cody in his reasoning of, I don't want a girl to think she's second best, so he gives his date card away? Do you think people should be able to give date cards away? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Because I feel like, why would you do that? If she's clearly, I feel like if she was really interested, she would have accepted his offer. And so, if I was in his position and she told me that, I would kind of get the idea that she wasn't interested. So why would I give up my date card? Because I'm already coming in late. Everyone's already paired off. So it's gonna be hard enough for me anyway.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Like I don't think you should be able to give your date cards away. Like I think it's your card.
I don't think you should be able to give date cards. I don't think you should be able to give roses.
So you think Michelle should have just like gone with the wind?
Yeah, I don't think it's fair.
Well, I don't. I think maybe they did that because they need to keep the numbers.
Yeah,
For this format to work, they need to keep the numbers the way
that's
they are.
true.
Like I think that's why we had three guys come in too, is because
Yeah,
we've had so many people just bail on the show
right.
that like they need the numbers in order for this whole pairing off to work. So the rose thing I'm not too bothered about, but I think Cody should have, like, I mean, you got like 3 days to make a connection with someone, and if you're on one hand, I see, like, because kind of like staying around the people, you get to talk to more people, like, because if you go away from the group for a whole
Date and then you don't
like
hit it
six
off.
hours and you don't hit it off, you've also ruined your chances with everybody else on the beach.
Right, that's true. That's a way I hadn't thought about it yet.
Exactly. So like I don't know. Like I think you should take every opportunity, especially because of when he came in.
Yeah.
You should have taken the opportunity. Like, if you come in, like, last minute, maybe I can understand. But he still had a couple of days where he's gonna be spending a lot of time there anyways. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't have given up that date card. I would have said, okay, well, tell me who's not attached. Like,
Yeah.
give me,
Well,
give me,
that would be
give me
my
a
first
fighting
question
chance.
anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, well, they tried that before, and they're like, well, don't ask those questions. But, like, when you ask someone and they turn you down, I'm like, well, give me a fighting chance in hell here, and tell
Yeah.
me who.
Just tell me who's together, who's not together.
Yeah, just tell me who's not, like, so attached that I'm going to be breaking up a relationship.
Right.
So, yeah. So he gives a date to Marcus, and then Kalin arrives, and I was just like, not this guy. Not this guy. Now, I don't know if you guys remember Kalin from Emily's season, but he's the one that referred to her daughter as baggage.
Which I didn't remember that. But
Yeah.
then I was like, that I kind of laughed when I like refreshed myself on it.
Yeah,
It was
referred to her as
funny.
baggage, and then afterwards
The tweet.
decides
The
to take
tweet
a
with the
picture of a
picture.
bag and
That's what I
baggage
find
claim and just
funny.
says waiting for Emily. You find this funny? What has happened to you? Where is Tyler gone? Give me back Tyler.
You don't think that's the slightest bit funny?
No, I don't. You don't have children. You don't understand.
You can send me the hate tweets now. I'm sorry, I find it a little bit funny.
Yes, tweet
At
Tyler
Hayes.
#Hayes, #YRR live.
All the hate tweets now.
Yeah.
But
As a woman, as a mother, yeah, it's not cool. And he's just so crude and so rude. Like, I can't.
He is. He's very unlikable. I was just saying that the tweet was funny.
I don't know what's happened to you. You're not, no. So he asks Michelle, and Michelle says yes, and I was just like, on one hand, I was like, what the hell are you doing? But then on the other hand, I'm like, you know what, this is probably your only chance at a rose. Go get your rose so you can, like, make up your mind next week.
Well, especially because she was just complaining about him being there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, nobody was happy to see that guy walk up on the beach. Everyone's just like, oh, shit, here we go.
She's like, he's this awful person. He sneaks up behind her. You want to go on a date? Sure, why not? Like,
yeah. Well, I see why, because she does, like...
Because she's playing the game.
Exactly.
That has no prize.
She's playing the game. And they're in charge of the roses this week. Yes.
Correct.
Yes. So, like, I see it, but I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, I was really shocked. And then, the next morning she has a conversation with him. And I'm sorry, but his lines of, like, I want to zip line into her, beep, and the motorboat comment, I'm like, you are a dick.
Take it down a notch.
Dick move. Like,
yeah.
Awful. But, she kind of confronts him on the baggage or whatever, and she doesn't like what she hears, so she's like, you know what, I can't go on a date with you. And this guy is just, he doesn't even care. He's like, okay, fine, whatever. And then he goes and he asks Jackie, and Jackie's like, no. and then Sarah, and she's like, no. So he goes on the date by himself.
Which is kind of genius, I think. Because if everyone else tells you no, and you might as well just go enjoy yourself. Go have some fun in Mexico by yourself. I mean, I probably wouldn't think to do that. I would just sulk in that treehouse. Maybe whip out my own knives.
Oh my God, Claire. Yeah, no. So, yeah, it's brutal. Has conversations with himself, is making out with himself. He's finally found his soulmate, which is himself. Like,
well,
let's be honest.
He made the comment. He was like, 3 seasons in, and this is finally the best date that I've ever had.
Like, he's just a dick. I have no more words. I can't even.
He's completely off the douche.
He is. He's off the douche train. Like, I have no words for Kalin. I have no words. Absolutely no words. And then, yeah. And, like, the guys just keep coming this week. It's just like, what's going on here? So then we have Jesse, another one.
Yeah.
from Jillian's season. Now we're getting a little farther back. It's like,
Yeah, he's getting pretty old.
yeah, like this is like the first season that I watched and I don't even really remember Jesse. So,
Yeah.
but he's a dick, another dick. I'm surprised him and Kalin didn't go on a date. Always going crazy. So, and like he's the player of the bunch. Everybody knows he's the player of the bunch, pretty much. So it's just so weird. And now we have another love triangle where he asked Jackie, who had a really good date with Markel, but Markel kind of has these dates and then just kind of floats away. Yeah. So she's like, all right. Now what?
I think Markel's like, I don't want to like fall too hard too quick, but then I think so he kind of distanced himself, but I think he distanced himself too much.
Yeah, he needs to like stand up for his woman, and
yeah,
it's brutal. It's so brutal. So what is going on with my phone? My phone is across the room and it's distracting me. So, but yeah, so she goes. I hated this date. That's all I have to say. I hated this date. I think we know from last season how much I disliked the concert.
Yeah, the concerts are the most awful date in the entire franchise.
Just like, in what million-year-old Mayan cave are you finding a country singer?
Yeah, and besides, a country singer, no. I'm sorry, but that's not what I think of when I think of Mexico and a romantic date. It's not a country singer.
No, it's not. Not at all. I'm just
especially in a cave.
I can't deal with this country. I can't deal with this concert. First of all, you're going into a cave, and how is she dressed? Like, how are you walking?
Well, they've been dressed the last 5 episodes like this. They're like.
But how did you not go ass over tea kettle down that cave?
They got like the Real Housewives wardrobe department when they needed like Survivor.
Exactly. I'm just like, it's so weird. Like this is so weird to me. It
really is.
Yeah. So, yeah, they hit it off or whatever. They didn't kiss. I don't remember them seeing it. I didn't write it down if they kissed or anything. So I didn't see them kiss.
I don't remember them kissing.
So she's had this like really great date with Markel, where she's kissed him and broke her first date no kiss rule with him. Hasn't broken it with Jesse, but she seems all gaga for Jesse, and I don't understand where her head is at. I don't get it.
Yeah, she's kind of hard to read.
She is. So now while they're doing this, we got Psycho Ashley back at camp telling Zach he needs to like keep his options open because Claire is a whore and has sex in the ocean. I'm like, what is wrong with you? And like, because they're sitting in that kind of hammock thing, right? And like, I was expecting like Big Brother to be like, you are not allowed to talk about production because they're going on like, there's a camera there, and oh, we're good we can talk here. There's no cameras. I'm like, in what world are you not being
on camera?
Exactly.
Yeah, and was I the only one that wasn't aware that this wasn't known public knowledge of her and Juan Pablo getting it on in the ocean?
It is public knowledge. Zach knew.
So why? I don't understand why this needed to be such a big deal in the episode.
Because it's Ashley and she's being a whore. Like, it's just so weird. Like, so like she tells Zach this, and Zach doesn't care because he knows. I mean, he saw the season. He knows Claire from. Like, this is just Ashley trying to stir the pot, and then like Lacy gets into it and has to tell Claire what
shit's getting thrown down.
Yeah, what Ashley's saying, and like apparently, and I can kind of see this now where Ashley is like this all-American sweet down-home girl in the cameras, and then you flip the cameras off and she turns into like Satan.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just like, I can't, like, I don't, like, would you have, if you were, like, would you have told Claire, or would you have just let that
What, told her that Ashley
Yeah.
was talking about her? Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. I definitely would have told. Because I feel like if someone was talking shit about me, I would want to know.
But don't you think it would have been up to Zach?
Oh, like Zach should tell? Well, I would want Zach to tell me in the first place. Like,
Yeah.
if I would have told her, yes. But if I was her, I would want to hear it from my friend, and I would also want to hear it from Zach.
Yeah, like, but would you not want to hear it from Zach first?
Oh, no, as long as he told, I think I would be okay with it.
I don't know. I think like, if you're in a relationship with a guy and someone's slamming you, you would think that the first instinct that if someone came to me and said something about my husband, my first reaction would be to go to him,
Yeah,
not let it go until someone else tells her and then I get confronted by it.
yeah, that's true.
It's just Zach just I know he's not confrontational. Like obviously this kid doesn't like to have any kind of serious discussion about anything because he avoids it like the plague. But you can't just not tell her that because I don't think he would have mentioned it had Lacy not. So
That's a good
he's
point.
he's bizarre. He's just weird.
He is.
So Claire's bad, and then like we saw the preview of her getting the knives. Like she just got the knives, stared at Ashley, and walked away. And I'm like, that's all we're getting. Like I need someone to be stabbed here. Like this needs to happen.
This is broadcast television here.
Like I
Not
need
gonna get that.
something. I mean, we've had previews where there's blood everywhere and ambulances. Like I need to put two and two in the right place, and someone needs to be stabbed.
And surprisingly, this show is yet to win an Emmy. Like their editing team needs to win an Emmy.
I'm so irritated with ABC and their trailers. Like I just every time I watch this show, I keep thinking of Eric.
It's like such a genius marketing
I always think of
strategy, though.
Eric. Like I always think of how what Eric would think of all this editing that's going on and how they like lead us to one way and bring us like
Because see, they're
totally.
producing this ratchet television show, and then we get sucked in by every promo, thinking that something great's gonna happen,
Yeah, it's so crazy.
and then now we're
And
like 14 weeks later, still watching.
and like the thing is like these chicks are fighting like crazy. Like the guys know that all this like drama's going down. Graham is like totally in the dark. He's got no idea what's going on. He's too afraid to open his mouth and ask. Robert is like, what's going on here? Like nobody knows. Like the guys have no clue that like girls are like ready to stab people. And they just want to go, oh, there's drama between the girls. Let's just stay out of it. like if it was your girl in the middle of the drama, would you not be like, do we need to have a conversation? Like,
Yeah, I would be like, one, check yourself. Two, like, let's talk about this another time. Like, I don't know. I'm
because he
just
has
not.
no idea what's even going on. I'm like, I see you're in some drama. Like, what do we need to
Yeah,
talk about here?
yeah. Like, you need to step in.
So yeah, like these guys are just like pussies. Like,
They really are.
I mean, Graham was basically railroaded into this relationship anyways. Like, she basically walked up on the beach, went, "You're mine. I'm gonna cut a bitch that comes near you." And
They took
he
all
rolled
their
over and went,
time
"Okay."
when they stepped foot on the beach.
Yeah, like Ashley
Like all
said,
Mandy's boys are off having a love fest 24/7, and then the rest of them just don't do anything.
yeah, these guys are weird, weird. And like Ashley's like, Claire, what's the matter? I don't understand. Why are you upset with me? Like, are you serious? Like this is camera Ashley, whereas
Yeah,
Hammock was off camera Ashley, and I she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
she really is. She's
Yeah,
something else.
and it's just I work like she's like I work hard on my character. I'm like, which one? Because you got like five different ones. You got crazy, you got sane, you got like good girl, you got bitch. Like, which
Well, let's just
character are
try and
you working
call it
hard to
Bachelor in
develop this
Paradise
week?
2.
I'm so over Ashley. So over her. Yeah, so we go like I'm like just please, rose ceremony. Like, let's
Just
go.
get to it. Let's get to
Let's
it.
just get to it. So, like, Cody and Michelle sort of start their connection here. Now, I like this couple.
I kind of like it too, because like he's kind of an oddball, and then she is kind of like, I don't know if oddball is the word for her, but she's in that same realm.
Yeah. So, yeah. Like, I I'm liking this character development between these two. And
Yeah.
I want to see more, and I want this to be something. And Jesse is just like, I don't care who gives me a rose, as long as some bitch gives me a rose, just
Which
give
is
me a
me on the
rose. Like,
show, just someone.
just give me a rose. I don't know. I don't need to know your name. I don't need nothing. Just
It can have
somebody.
thorns. It can stab me. Just give it to, give
Just
it to
someone
me.
give me a rose. I'm not ready to be my vacation to be over. And so but like, I mean, he realizes that Jackie's his best shot. Like, I mean, he's got Jackie or Michelle, and he's obviously seeing that Cody and Michelle are hitting it off, so he's got to go for Jackie. I don't even know if he knows her name at this point. Like, he's just the girl. And Markel is just standing there. I'm like, go get your freaking woman. Like, I want to shake this kid.
This is why he's single.
So nice. Like, that's
If it was a cookie, he would have went after it.
Exactly. Like, where are your cookies now? Like, come on.
That's what the problem is. He's not able to make any in Mexico, and they probably don't eat them in Mexico, and so he's not himself.
Do they even have a stove in the treehouse? Like, or are they just cooking their food on the fire at the back, like on the beach? Like, I don't. I still don't understand this house. Like, some people are in like these big bedrooms with like bunk beds, and then like Jesse's like off in like quarantine somewhere in this little room by himself. I don't understand this whole house.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, ABC, you need to help me out here. I don't know what's going on.
We need a house tour pre-season.
Exactly. Like, what's going on? And like Michelle is just like, I don't think Ashley's good for Graham. Like, no, like, and she kind of like pulls Graham aside and is like, I don't really think this is the girl for you. But and she's like, and he's like, oh well, I don't even know what's going on. I don't know what happened. So Michelle sort of fills him in I mean, Michelle's a very good friend to Graham. Like, these two, like,
She really is.
I really kind of want these two to get together. Like, I think they have this like really cute kind of bond thing going, and I know they explored it during Bachelor Pad. It didn't work out, and like now they're friends and stuff like that. But like, I love this friendship. I like she's
They're
got
good
his
together.
back. She's got his back, and so she gives him the down low, and he's just like, oh, like. Like finally, like sun's shining and like eyes are open to like the craziness that he's been railroaded into here. And so yeah, it's just like, is she pretending to be somebody she's not? Like, what do you think of this whole Graham Ashley business?
It's a hot mess. I think she's pretending to be someone that she's not. I'm not a fan of Ashley anyway. I'm over her.
Yeah. And then, so finally, Chris puts us out of our misery. Like, these cocktail parties for me are just like...
Because I feel like the whole episode is a cocktail party.
Yeah. Like, this is just... It's torture. This is friggin' emotional waterboarding for me.
It is. I have Xanax on standby every time I watch the show.
So Chris puts us an end to the misery, and so the girls are giving out their roses, and Lacy and Marcus, of course. Claire gives hers to Zach, and then Ashley comes up and says Graham, and then Graham is like, gotta go, like, and he's sweating. Like, this dude is like he's
like something's getting ready to go down.
Yeah, like he's like walking over hot coals. He's sweating so bad, and Michelle runs after him. Like, and Ashley's just standing there, like...
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
Doesn't even put the rose down. I mean, that guy was gone for a long time. Never put that rose down.
Yeah.
Like, just... whatever, and so, like, the medics and then we got our to be continued. I'm like, are you kidding me? Now, I don't know what's going on here because I had to, normally I watch this show on, the Canadian channel that airs it, right? I had to actually watch it on the American channel because it didn't air on the Canadian channel. So I still think we're getting this episode again next week.
Because I think I figured it out. Monday's a holiday here.
Yeah, it is here too. It's Labor Day.
Right.
But because it didn't air on City, so either we're missing an episode or they're just planning to air them
I think there must be a break on Monday for the holiday.
Well, I know for you guys there is, but what I'm saying is I think my channel, my Canadian channel, is actually going to be airing this episode next week because it didn't air it on Tuesday night.
Does that channel air Dancing with the Stars?
No.
Then you'll probably get it that episode this week then.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, but so yeah, I had to watch it. I'd look for it because I was like, I'm not doing a show here. Yeah, so I think it's gonna air next week, but so
you're gonna be American watching the next few weeks then, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we continued. We start up again. He's with the medic still, and he's like, "Oh, you're just hot in this dress, and blah blah blah. You'll be fine." Puts his shirt on. Goes back in. She says Graham again. He walks up and says yes.
Like the most anticlimactic thing to happen, I think, of the entire show so far.
I was like, why? Well, you just were told this chick is crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just because you want to stay in paradise long enough to get yourself another rose, to get yourself.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know. So then he gets his rose, and then Lacy's down. Lacy's like, I'm gonna vomit.
Man down, woman down.
She goes running. She goes running. Now, was her dress open all night long?
I didn't pay attention to the dress.
When she was bent over puking, her dress was unzipped. Tags are still on this damn dress.
Well, she probably is gonna wear that for ABC's owning that dress now.
So I'm thinking, are they going to try to return this vomit dress to the store?
I hope you go shopping for a dress and get the vomit dress.
You've worked for a retail outlet. Will Nordstrom return a vomit dress?
No, they would not take that at all.
Would it be flagged? No.
It would totally, they wouldn't even accept it. They would have to take it. The customer would have to take it back with them.
Yeah, I don't understand how any of these dresses could be returned. I mean, you're in friggin' 1,000-degree heat, sweating your balls off.
There's probably some body makeup too, or some spray tan happening.
Yeah, spray tan, glitter, body makeup, perfume,
body lotion, any of that kind of stuff.
Sweat,
Yeah, because they get all the lighting.
Yeah, you're sweating.
Yeah, and sweat stains don't come out.
You're sweating bullets, right? So sorry, we get off topic here. I was
gross. The guys' clothes are probably even more disgusting than the girls' clothes are, because men sweat more.
Yeah, and
gross.
They're wearing actually. I mean, at least she had on tank top kind of dress where the pits aren't being
Yeah.
But guys are wearing sleeves, or your pits are sweating, and I mean, we've seen them lift their arms with the big.
Yeah, gross.
I don't know who's providing the wardrobe for this show, but
take your tags off. There's no returning happening.
Yeah, just be if any store that sells any of these clothes, just be watchful for these things being returned, because they're probably vomit dresses, sweat dresses. No, not having it. Just not having it.
With body juices on them.
So Lacy's gone. Marcus is following her. She's throwing up, whatever. They send her into the ambulance and send her to the hospital. She can't go upstairs. And so Marcus goes with her. And production is very quick to bring her a new pair of clothes. Notice that?
Yeah.
Marcus is still in his like rose ceremony clothing. She's in sweatpants and t-shirt.
Yeah.
They really want to return this dress.
They were like, crap.
This is a $500 dress. We need to return it. Get it off your back. Production, strip down, get rid of your clothes. Like, send you home in a hospital gown. She needs to get out of that dress. So, like, Marcus, like, they're so cute together. Like, Marcus and Lacy are just...
They're kind of that gag too cute couple.
I just got cutting my hair. Yeah, so they're so cute together. And then, so they go on with the rose ceremony, and Michelle gives her rose to Cody, and Sarah gives hers to Robert. So Markel and Kalin go home. Now, who wants to be the guy that has to leave the island with Kalin?
No one.
Like, you've got Mr. Nice Guy and Satan reincarnate in the same limo going to the hotel.
It's probably a great ride, though.
Like, do you think those two would have anything to say to each other?
With what's his face? Probably. He probably made that car ride exciting.
Oh, Kalin. I don't know. It's just freaking crazy. So yeah. Now Lacy's okay, people. She's fine. And then we get Christy coming in. And I don't remember her. I'm so bad. Like,
she looked familiar. But
I even blogged this season, and I didn't even I should have went back to read my blogs. I have no recollection of Christy.
Like, she looked familiar, but she wasn't like memorable, I guess, enough for me.
She must have gone out pretty quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, and and we start this episode off with Claire being very optimistic about Zach now because they patched things up last episode, and now they're solid. Their eggs are all in each other's baskets. If I hear eggs in baskets one more time, I swear to God, I'm gonna bust the eggs.
Well, the eggs are there for all the right reasons.
I hate you. Yeah. So, I mean, something's going to happen when, you start the episode off with Claire going, I'm so in love with Zach, and I'm so optimistic, and we're on the same page, and blah, blah, blah. Something is going to come. There's a disturbance in the force, is all I have to say.
Right.
Disturbance in the force, and her name is Christy. And she comes in, and apparently Christy was on Zach's list of people to meet, as well as Jackie. This guy had a list. Like, he had a friggin' Christmas list of girls he needed to meet.
Yeah.
And so she walks in, and Claire's sleeping. Claire sleeps through all of this, which is fantastic. Like, I could just imagine if she had been awake and this chick walked in the room.
Would have been, whew.
Yeah. So
would have made another great promo, probably.
Exactly. So she asks Zach, and Zach is like, without even talking to Claire, I mean, I'll give him props for this one. Doesn't even, have a discussion with Claire. Just says, you know what, I need to see where things go with this. Like, we started off as friends. I need to know what's going on, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. So then Sarah kind of talks to her a little bit and gives... See, this is how girls have each other's backs. Gives her the rundown, I'm with Robert. Here's the people that are not really...
together,
attached or something, and so she picks Jesse because he's not really. I mean, he gave Jackie the rose, but I mean, he's just there for roses. Like, he just wants the vacation. He doesn't really give a shit about what's going on.
Yeah.
So she picks Jesse. Jesse says yes. Jackie's like, what? Like, what?
Thought we had something going here. Like, what's the deal?
Yeah. Now, Christy's a party girl, from what I'm seeing. Like, the girl, like, they were, like, tequila tasting in town and living it up and just being naughty all over the place. And then Sarah gets a date card. Her second date card, because she got one with Marcus too, right?
Right.
And so she gets a date card, and of course, you know, she just came off a great date with Robert, so obviously Robert is her natural pick to go on a date.
Yeah.
And they go on a little, like, romantic dinner and swimming, and, like, it was so awkward. Like,
So awkward.
I'm just like, you guys need to, like, they're like two, like, 7th graders, like, just not knowing what to do. Like, where was the Sarah that was like, can I kiss you? Like, where did that girl go?
Yeah.
I need that girl back.
Yeah.
And she's throwing out signs left and right. Like, the girl was, like, basically a cat up against him, just like, and he's just nothing. Like, and then finally they kiss.
Yeah.
So now they're betrothed. That's it. We're done. Paradise is complete. There's so many tacky. We had, like, Markel, we had Paradise, we got You Only Paradise one, like Yopo. Like,
Yopo. That's probably my favorite so far.
Hashtag Yopo. But you know these people are going to Paradise more than once. Like, some of these people that never find love are just going to come back season after season.
Exactly. This thing's been a ratings juggernaut. This will be back for season 2 with the majority of the same cast.
The only two that won't be back will be Marcus and Lacy.
Exactly.
There's no point. But yeah, so, yeah, they finally kiss, which is good. And then, like, Cody and Michelle have, like, they went from, like, 0 to, like, engaged in, like, 10 seconds. Well, in Cody's mind, anyway.
Yeah.
Like, this guy, like, realized he wasted his time on Andy's season and was like, no, not gonna happen this time. Like, I like a girl. We're marrying. Like, that's it. We're done. So.
Props to him, though. He's putting himself out there and going for it.
But he's freaking her out. Like, he's like, can you calm your jets a little bit? Like, I could just see John being like, pump the brakes, pump the brakes,
Pump the brakes.
Pump the brakes. Yeah, so they're just going crazy. And, like, now we got, like, Claire and Zach again. Like, these two are just... She is so high freaking maintenance. Like, I thought I was a high maintenance girl, but I'm nothing like this. Like, this girl, like, you can't have a doubt in your mind. Like, it's either you love her or she's leaving you. Like, they've known each other. They've been dating for, like, 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. And, like, he can't say, I still need a little bit of time. Like, he's gonna be ready to put a ring on it already?
I mean, yeah.
You think this is sane?
No, this is completely insane.
Like, you're just like, yeah, that's important.
No, it's completely insane. But this is The Bachelor, so, like, if he's gonna put a ring on it, it's not gonna last, though. So, I mean, we can only think she's semi-crazy, because when they had the wedding, then we can think she's totally crazy.
Well, he's just trying to be honest with her, saying, you know, like, I like you, like, we have, like, the physical chemistry. He's like, he's basically just saying, I need to see if there's more for us. He's not saying he doesn't want to date her. He's not saying he turned down a date.
Right.
For her.
For her.
And he's saying, I need to see where this is going, and in her mind...
he doesn't want to be with me.
Exactly, and leaves.
Yeah.
Like, well, first she goes... We didn't talk about the raccoon the first week, and I'm so pissed, because that thing was the funniest thing ever. So, like, the first week, she has, like, this heart-to-heart with a raccoon.
Flashback.
And so now she's running off. First, she runs into the bathroom, and Michelle gets her out. Like, when Michelle became every girl's best friend in the house, I don't know. Because, like, I mean, everybody hated her on Brad's season. And now, like, she's everyone's best friend.
Yeah. We must have missed that memo.
Yeah, we must have missed that memo. So she gets her out, and she's like, I'm just gonna go, blah, blah, blah. And then she, like, runs into the jungle. And, like, it's so funny, because, like, Elin Gale, like, he goes running after. He's one of the, like, the head production guys. Like, his Twitter is hilarious. And so, like, you do, like, anytime you see, like, the big guy with the big bushy hair, that's Elin. And he's like, he's kind of sent to deal with the crazy train. Like, anytime someone's gone off the net, like, he was in the background for, like, the whole Michelle not opening the door business and stuff like that. So, like, anytime crazy goes down, like, Elin's kind of sent to deal with it. What are you looking at? Are you on your phone?
No, there's no, nothing.
Tyler?
No, I got, like, a spider bite on my arm, and it's really, like, freaking me out right now. Sorry, I got distracted.
Just like, you better not be on your phone.
No, it's a bite.
Okay. So yeah, Elin goes running after her, and the raccoon too. The raccoon is just like, okay, Claire's in trouble. I gotta go see what's wrong. You know, she's had a couple of good weeks, so now we gotta deal with the crazy train. And she's just like, free. I didn't got to deal with this. Like, nuts.
Well, it's Claire. What do you expect?
Same Claire. Is that your phone?
Yeah, it's on the other side of the room, just like yours.
Why is everybody texting us now? Nobody will talk to
Nobody
me all
talks
day.
All day, and then we go live, and then everyone wants to talk to us.
Exactly. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, she's just so dramatic. It's like, I can't. Like, she's so high maintenance. Like, and I understand, like, where Zach was coming from when he's like, you know, like, Christy looks like a lot of fun, and, like, got this one over here, like, or everything is, like, a major deal, and, like, I look at her funny, and she's ready to break up with me, and I get it. Like, this is not the side of you want someone to see in 2 weeks.
Right.
Like, this is the shit you hide until, like, you've committed. And you show your shit. Like, you want easy breezy over there until you're established, and then you bring that out. So then she, like, I'm like, poor Zach. I mean, if I was Zach, I would have been terrified. Like, to have to be woken up out of your deep sleep to that.
Yeah. Oh, I would have been too.
Like, and he's just like, what do you, like, he's so clueless. Like, he just, and I get, like, he doesn't understand what just happened here. Like, we were having a perfectly normal conversation. I was just telling her, like, we're still, like, I want to pursue this. We still need to see where this is going to go. And she goes nuts. Like, you know, she just says, I'm going to leave. And, like, she makes this big, like, she tells everyone, I'm just leaving now. I'm leaving now. Like, obviously you want people to go, oh, no, Claire, don't go.
Yeah.
No, Claire, don't go. Like, I think, like, was Zach supposed to, like, go down on a knee and propose?
That's probably what she oh my god, I can't talk now. That's probably what she would have preferred.
Yeah, it's just so freaking bizarre. So bizarre. So Claire's gone. And Lucy, oh my god, the free spirit. I remember Lucy.
How can you not?
Lucy, the free spirit who wears no clothes from Juan Pablo's season.
So memorable.
Like, she walks in this nice, beautiful dress.
This is why she was cast on Juan Pablo's season, is for a show like this. Like, she was not cast to find love. She was. They saw her and were like, we can use her in another show. Like,
yeah. Could you imagine her as the Bachelorette? Oh my god, that would be
that would be such a hot mess.
Oh my god, like, the meet and greet night one, she'd just be naked. Their wardrobe, like, they could go on so many great dates because her wardrobe would be next to nothing.
VH1 already has that show, Dating Naked or Naked
Yeah,
Dating, whatever
yeah,
it
dude.
is.
Did you ever see Dating in the Dark?
No,
There was
that was.
one where it was called Dating in the Dark, and like yeah, it was so weird. So
Oh yeah, I
weird.
don't know. I don't think I could do that.
You
Even though
could,
I know it's not supposed to be what the person looks like, it's supposed to be about the connection that you have with them. It's still no.
yeah, it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. Yeah, so Lucy arrives, and Jesse like.
I'm really surprised that they waited this long to bring her in. When I saw that she was on the cast, like I figured she'd be in like pretty early, and I'm really surprised that she
Yeah,
waited this long.
yeah, I don't know, but I mean, she wasted no time. That dress was off in like 10
She got
seconds,
to it.
and like all the girls are like, "Oh, damn!" Like game over. Like Sarah's like, "Game over." Like, what can I do here? What can you do? Like,
Yeah,
and like,
there's no competing with that.
yeah, and like, what do you do when a girl comes up to you butt naked and says, "Do you want to go on a date with me?" Like,
You automatically say yes. That's what you do.
it's like, holy crap! How do you just walk around naked like that? Like, just so bizarre.
But like, I don't know how she is, but as a guy that would send like mixed signals, that date automatically is going to end in something when she could maybe not even want that.
Pretty much did. I mean, we know who Lucy is. Like, she's not one that she doesn't protect
Her
herself.
poor parents. Her poor parents. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I'd be like, you know what? My only stipulation for going on these shows is that you remain clothed, at least partially.
Her mom's Facebook page. Make sure you watch my daughter on the Bachelor in Paradise tonight. She'll be the naked one.
Oh my God, Topaz from Big Brother Canada. Her sister's on Bachelor Canada.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh my God, that's awesome.
that's so exciting. Like, how do you explain that one to the people? Like, what's your name? My name's Jewel. Who's your family? The one that can't cast a vote on Big Brother Canada? Yep, that's my sister.
Still one of the best moments of all time.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sidebar. That's sorry. But yeah. So yeah, her parents must be just mortified. But they go to the
Yeah.
ruins or whatever, and they have a good date, and like they don't ever show her making out. She must be like a real freak or whatever because like they don't show it. They don't show it.
Well,
Now like her and Christy like Jesse now. So here's another like our triangle is like the Christy Jesse Lucy saga thing going.
yeah.
And I mean Christy and Jesse have made out, and then he goes out the next day and makes out with her best friend. This is just
It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in.
they're sharing and then they're sharing. This has gone a little overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they're gone, and Michelle gets a date card, and she takes out Cody. Now this date, I don't understand it. Like, it doesn't freak me out. I don't understand. Like, I mean, I think no. I think what would freak me out is when because they got to this like resort or whatever, and they have to meet with this wedding planner. I'd be like, is it what? Like,
This date totally would have freaked me out.
like, is this date supposed to be for Lucas and Marcus, or Lacy and Marcus, or like
Lucas and Marcus?
Lucas and Marcus? I was gonna say Lucas and Marcy. That's what I was Yeah, but it totally like that would have freaked me out. But then it's just like a photo shoot. I'm like, whatever, okay, fine. But she takes one look at that wedding dress and like loses her shit. Like,
Well, okay, this is their first date, and their first date is them dressing as like in wedding attire, getting a photo shoot.
but The Bachelor does that all the time. Like,
I know, but like
they've had that date on The Bachelor so many times. I mean, it's not real. Obviously, like,
well, I know, but still, that's usually like I don't know. I just think it was a little much for first date.
Michelle freaking out. Cody's like, hell yeah, where's the minister? Bring it on. I'm ready. Let's go. Like, he is just wanting this to happen so badly.
It probably would have. The internet just probably sucked, and Chris Harrison was probably trying to get ordained.
Oh my God! Yeah, no, Chris is ordained. He married Ashley and.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh my God! I am sure
Missed
Michelle
opportunity.
totally forgot about it. I'm probably sure Michelle's sitting in that hotel room freaking the fuck out, going, "If Chris Harrison pops up, I'm running. Like I am swimming back to mainland."
Julia Roberts and heading out in the wedding dress.
That would have been so funny if he just like popped out of nowhere and went, "Hey guys."
Yes, that would have been best.
Ah.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God! I'm sure you gotta have like, don't you guys need blood tests and stuff down there to get married, don't you?
Well, in Mexico, I don't live in Mexico.
No, I'm talking about the States. I'm talking about in the Americas.
in the Americas, where Lucas and Marcus are a couple.
Here in Canada, you don't need a blood test, but I
don't think so.
I don't know, but you need licenses. You do need a marriage. Here in Canada, you do need a marriage license.
Yeah, you have to have a marriage license.
I don't know about down in Tijuana over there, but you know. That would be so funny. Just have Chris Harrison pop up. Michelle will just like shit her pants.
That would have been so great.
Oh God! And then Ashley and Graham get a date, and it's the racetrack, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm like, you know what? You know that she's crazy. She railroaded you into this relationship. You deserve what you get.
Yeah.
That's my thought on Graham right now. He had his chance to get out, and he didn't take it.
Yeah.
It's all on you now, buddy. Sorry. That's it. But now, who is it? Lucy. Lucy and Jesse are out on their date, and poor friggin' Christy is stuck at home with all these couples, and she's like, "There's so much booze and nobody's drinking it." So she rectifies that. Like, this girl, I think, has just spent like the last 2 days like just drunk.
Probably. Well, what happens in Mexico stays in Mexico.
Yeah, yopo. So yeah, and then so like they come back. Like, I mean, she's like sitting around the bonfire watching like make out. Like, everyone's just friggin' making out on the beach, and she's like, "Yeah, this is great. Where's the tequila?" Like,
it's totally me.
That would be me too. I'd be like, I'm just gonna drink until you guys send me home. That's all there is to that. Like, hell, the guy I was interested in is in a date with a girl that just walks around naked, so I have no chance.
I'm on this beach in Mexico.
No, this is a free 3-day vacation.
Exactly.
I'm gonna drink my face off. Yeah. So he comes back and he's just like, "Oh, this is awkward because I'm on this date and the two girls I just had dates with are down there. Like, he wants no part. He ain't stupid.
Yeah.
He wants no part of it." So they goes down with drinks, thinking that'll take the edge off. And Christy's like, "Fine." Yeah. And, oh my God, Jesse just makes me laugh because he's like, he's into Christy, and he's obviously very into Christy because he can't even remember Lucy's name. Like, he calls her "What's her nuts."
Yeah. Too funny.
Like, oh my God. So, yeah. Marcus tells Lacy that he loves her. So, you know, that's a done deal. Did you just gag yourself?
I did.
Don't tell me how you really feel. Well, you gotta tell me because people can't see you when you just...
Whoa! Gag.
Oh my God, yeah, so... But they're so cute.
It's like night one, they meet, and they've been together ever since. Like, it's not exciting. Like, it's one of those... They probably sit on the same booth in the same side of the booth in a restaurant. They strike me as one of those couples.
Oh, that's probably how you are too, so shut up.
No way. I make fun of those couples.
Whatever. Yeah. So, I mean, and he's got, like, so he talks to Christy and he makes out with her a little bit. He's got her so snowed. Like, she's like, he's such a, like, and even on their date, you know, she was like, "I was with this douchebag and I found a bra on his bed," and then he just denied, and the guy's like, "Well, that's what I would do," and she's like, "What?" He's like, well, I just say it, and I'm like, that's your red flag right there. But no,
Yeah.
like she's like, oh, he's just so great because he told like again he told uh Christy that he only went on the date with Lacy so that Lacy wouldn't feel bad about coming in late, and she's just like, oh, he's a gentleman. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what he did on his date? You wouldn't think he's a gentleman.
Right.
But Lucy's little motto is sharing is caring, and from what I can see that happened because they don't show, but what I understand happened is there was a little bit of a bed sharing situation at night.
Possibly. We don't
And
know.
yes, and I believe that Christy had her own room. So there was a bed sharing situation in a room that other people weren't in. So
Just assume. Allegedly.
we can use our imaginations and try to extrapolate the situation.
Visualize what happened.
You let your minds go where they must. I know where mine went, and it's right in the gutter. If you want to join me there, it's fun.
I'll join you.
Yeah. So now, after sharing is caring, Lucy's decided that it's not so cool to share your man. And wants to play dirty at the cocktail party.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we got, I don't know, Michelle's still going, like, Michelle was like, first she's like, nobody loves me, nobody wants me, blah, blah, blah. And now she's got this guy who's like, fully
All
ready to
over.
take on her and her daughter, and she's like, he's moving too fast, I don't know what to do. Like, what do you want? Make up my mind.
She doesn't want anyone, that's what she wants.
You're just so to the point. Don't beat around the bush. Just let me talk. Yeah. So,
I just am over Michelle. I can't.
I like her and Cody together. I just think it's so cute.
No, anyone that goes by an alias, like Michelle Money, like no. Who just no.
Is that not her real last name?
No, it's not her real last name.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Whose last name is Money?
I don't know.
No one's.
I
That
don't
is
know.
total like alias made up nickname.
I don't know.
Like I'm gonna be a TV star, Michelle Money. Like no.
Money, money, money.
Exactly. Like
No.
you know she dances in the mirror to that.
It's like Zach. I guess like Zach and
I've got that
Jackie.
image like in my head.
Zach and Jackie kind of connect at this cocktail party because, Zach was in here looking for Jackie too. So now he's like, I don't want you to think that just because Claire's gone, I'm going for you. You're always on my radar, blah, blah, blah. So now she's like, all right, let's see if I can get a rose. I get another couple days.
Yeah.
And then Lucy starts kind of trying to, like, finagle her way into Jesse's good graces, but Jesse still can't remember her name. And I swear to God, that rose ceremony, he just stood there looking, and whatever name he remembered first was the name he called.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
honest
exactly
to God.
what happened.
Honest to God. Like, there was no drama here. Like, I mean, it was, all the regular couples, and then Zach chose Jackie. So then it was Jesse left in the hot seat to choose between Lucy and Christy. And he chooses to keep Christy and Free Spirit.
Lucy came and come.
Yeah, she went with the wind. The spirit
She
just
did.
flew in and flew out and is gone.
It's because she didn't wear clothes. She's lightweight.
I'm gonna miss her. Like,
Yeah, we didn't get enough of her. She should have came week 1. It would have been so much better.
yeah, or week 2. Like, she could have just came in and just stirred, like, because she's a pot stirrer, right? So you don't want her there week 1 because then she could kind of form a connection, whatever. She's the one that needs to come in to bust it up. But, like, this was way too late in the game. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was poor judgment on ABC's
like had
part.
they brought Michelle Money and Lucy in on the same week, could you imagine?
Oh my God, that would have been great. That would have been, yeah, oh my God, that would have been so great.
Like, yeah, that would have been ratings gold. I don't know why ABC doesn't hire us. They should.
They really should.
Of
Maybe we
all the
should expand our
six
own.
hundreds of people that, the tens
That
and
watch
twenties of
us.
people that watch this show every week, one of them has to be an ABC executive.
Or know someone who was like married to one at some point and then divorced
Yeah,
twice. Like
exactly. Long lost cousin of an ABC executive. Come on, Tyler and I, we're looking for work.
we are unemployed. Well, not unemployed,
Yeah,
but
not employed, but
unemployed.
fully
But we'll
ready
take
for a job change is what I'm open for a
exactly.
job change.
Change of scenery is always nice.
Exactly. So that's it. Next week is boys coming. I think next week we get Tassos.
Yep.
So, Marcus is gonna be happy. At least Marcus and
Once
Cody
the
are gonna.
guys left, we'll be all excited.
Yes, Marcus and Cody will be very happy to see Tassos.
Yeah.
And who else? Are we gonna get? I can't remember who's coming.
I can't remember anybody's names.
I can't remember the cast. Yeah. So we got like two more weeks.
Yeah, we should have 2 more weeks.
Yeah, 2 more weeks. Yeah, because it's 7 episodes, 6 weeks. So
Yeah.
next week we won't be here because we've done the 2 episodes in one. So we get Labor Day off, and
We'll be
I'm
back
gonna
in.
watch on TV. I've got nothing to. I'm off work that night. And I have nothing to watch on TV. What am I gonna do?
Well, you can just rewatch this
Do
week's
I have to?
episode.
Do I have to spend time with my family?
You might actually have to do that.
Oh my God! Do I actually have to spend time with my kids? Dang
Oh my God, your kids are gonna watch this in like 5 years and see that moment.
it. They're like, my mother hates us. I don't even know where they are, to be honest with you.
Oh my God. Woo.
I'll find them somewhere. I'm sure they're around somewhere. That's my life. So yeah, we will be back not next week, but the week after on Tuesday. Definitely on Tuesday. No more of this Thursday business, right?
Correct.
Correct. Yes. Sorry about the Thursdays. It's just we didn't want to do it last night because of Big Brother, and we didn't want to do it Tuesday because that episode was airing. So yeah, this was our only option. But in 2 Tuesdays, 2 Tuesdays,
Two Tuesdays, we'll be back.
2 Tuesdays, we will be back, and we will be better than ever. And hopefully by then we will have a special guest that we keep promising to have.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, because I need inside information on this island, and I need it now.
Yeah.
I need it now. So we will be back, and it's almost time for Big Brother, people. The most snooze fest of a season. Are you watching tonight?
No, I don't think I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Why?
Because I like to just read your blogs because it's so I think this season's so boring. So occasionally I'll watch an episode and then like
But
it's something I go back and
spoiler
watch
alert,
like
Donnie's going home, people. Donnie's going home tonight.
I got on Jokers yesterday and like it's the cast is like so like you can tell it's such an awful season because you have Donnie and Nicole. They're voted as like the top two favorites, and then it's every single person that's been eliminated, and then everyone that's still left is the most hated.
Oh my God. It's so bad. Like, it's just.
It's so boring.
It's such a snooze fest. And it's like. I mean, Derek is playing an amazing game, like, but he's not fun to watch play.
Because of who he's playing with. Like we knew like 6 weeks ago, he's gonna win.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I'm saying like if Zach was playing Derek's game, that would be a whole like kettle of like another whole ball of wax because that would have been entertaining to watch. Like Derek is just not an entertaining guy.
No, he's not.
So
I don't think any of them are entertaining.
He's hard for me to watch.
As much as I like Frankie, I also am kind of over him at this point in the season.
I'm done with Frankie. And it's not even the whole how he did Zach wrong, because that's just part of the game. But I am like, oh my God, you didn't watch yesterday's episode, did you?
I saw clips, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh my God, the veto competition, like it was the stay or fold game. Sorry, my blog's not up yet. It's waiting. But it was a stay or fold game, so he's in his little cubby, right? And the whole time Caleb is like doing the
Questions?
No, not the question. The rules and everything. He's in his thing, and he's just. I'm like, we get you're there. Stop. Like, that's.
Yeah,
We
he
get
just
it.
needs to take it down a notch.
Like, we get you're there. We get your Frankie Grande. We get that your sister is Ariana Grande. We don't care anymore. Get over yourself. Like, I hope to God he comes out of this house and he has no followers on Twitter. Like, that would just be hilarious as a mass unfollowing of Frankie Grande.
Well, as much as like everyone hates him, he's gotten like 300,000 followers since the season started.
I can't. Like, oh God, the face with the makeup when he was doing the Joey, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But Donnie's Devin was so good. Like, you gotta find the After Dark and watch it. Oh my God, so good.
That kind of makes me sad that Donnie's gonna leave because as much as I hate him, I kind of do like him. He's
How
like
do
one
you
of
hate Donnie? How do you hate Donnie?
I don't know. He just is kind of like too Southern, like Duck Dynasty for me. I don't get it. Like I don't.
How
I'm
can
not.
he be too Southern? You're from Missouri.
I know, but he's just too Duck Dynasty for me. I think is what it is.
It's just a beard.
I know, and his like Southern twang and
Well, because
all
he
that.
never used to have that beard. Like, he's got pictures of him, like, in his HOH room where it was just scruff.
Yeah.
And that is a good look for Donnie, but, yeah.
Yeah. I kind of hate it that I'm rooting for Nicole to win now. Like, I wanted her gone so bad, and then now
I
that she's
don't
gone.
mind her if she would just stay the fuck out of the diary room, because I can't handle her diary room sessions.
Yeah.
Because that's where she gets, like, when she talks to people, like, it's a mildly annoying, but when she gets in the diary room, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, can you stop? Like,
Maybe we should just go on a campaign for Victoria to win.
you know what? I would
I'm gonna start the
laugh
campaign
so
now.
hard. I felt bad for poor Victoria passing out in that little bathroom, and your only hope in hell is Nicole.
She's a nursing student, though, isn't
She
she?
is. She's not even a student. She is a nurse. She is a full-fledged. When she gets out of this house, needs to
Oh
go
my
look
God,
up
she's
a job.
like real deal.
Yes,
Oh
like
my God,
she
what state does she
just
live in? So I know not to go
um
there.
Minnesota. No, not Minnesota. Michigan.
Okay, so
I believe
there's no
Michigan.
trips of Michigan that I might get hurt on. Like,
Yeah,
oh my
like
God, I do not want her saving my life.
I'd rather have Danielle saving my life because at least Danielle knew what she was talking about when she would talk about it. Like,
Yeah, Danielle's smart. Nicole, oh my God, no.
like, like she passes out and she's like, Derek, like you're the nurse.
Yeah,
Go deal with this. And I get what she's saying. She's like, it's different when it's like someone you know or like a family member. You kind of like panic or whatever. Like it's not like when you're in the hospital and it's a control situation and okay, you know your shit and you got your tools of the trade and you can deal with it. But it
yeah,
calls for Derek, who like I'm surprised Derek's whole cop thing didn't come up because he's got training.
yeah.
So, but he's just running around going, medic, can we get a medic? Like, oh my God, like this, like the two people that have like life-saving techniques under their belt are like running around, medic, medic. Dude, you
Well,
are the medic.
if
In
they're not in
real
the
life,
setting.
Derek is the medic. Shit goes down. There's Derek.
Yeah.
And I need a medic in here, and like who was it? It was like Christine's like banging on the diary room door because Donnie's actually in the diary room when all this shit happens. So she's trying to get in there, and like, do you not you guys know there's cameras, right? Like they see what's
Exactly.
happening.
Like they have that camera in the bathroom anyway. Like someone is seeing this shit go
Yes, and
down.
you've pulled her out, like, or not pulled her out, but you've got her like half out into the bathroom. So like they do know it. And I mean, you got someone going around going, medic, medic. So
Yeah.
they know shit's going down. Like the diary room door ain't gonna help you much. Like they're gonna come in through the storage room probably anyways, and
Yeah.
it's
Too
like,
much.
that is not where I want to be in an emergency.
No.
Not in that Big Brother house anyway. But
No.
yeah, they're crazy. Heck. You are the medic, Nicole.
it's oh my that was the exciting portion of this season. It's just I
It's
find
nice
it
that
so,
Victoria finally got her like Big Brother debut though. Like it's nice she finally made the show.
yeah, it's just so weird that this has been the high every week they set a new ratings record. And I'm just like, this is the most boring season. How is this even possible?
I don't know. And like, oh my god, and like Julie Chen needs to like fire her interns because the people that are running her Twitter account are stupid. Like they're like,
Well, yeah,
who's gonna go this week, Donnie? I don't know. Like you do know. Come on. Like
yeah.
you just
But I
so
guess we'll
bad.
see.
We will see. So we should wrap this up, and we will be back not next week, but the week after. And you can follow me on Twitter at dgoodyear1975. You can grab all my Big Brother blogs at yourrealityrecaps.com/bb16. And I have my Amazing Race Canada blogs. And my gosh, I have so much fun. In like 3 weeks, Bachelor Canada starts. I am so excited for Bachelor Canada. It's been like 2.5 years. You don't understand. Like, we don't pump these things out every 6 months the way America does.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like we have a long wait like between these things. So yeah, it's been like 2 years since we've had our bachelor, like our last bachelor. So our new bachelor's starting. Big Brother Canada 3 casting is starting in September. I made a blog up about that with all the casting dates and how you can submit your videos. So any of the Canadians watching this show, go check that out. Please, let's show the Americans how Big Brother is done. And what are you
Please
doing?
do. You can find my Bachelor in Paradise blogs on the website, and then this week will be the 2-night wedding event on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's 2-night finale.
She's
And
not married on that show yet?
nope. I'm hoping it's something because they weren't on last week, and then it's 2 nights this week. And if
Okay.
it's on a holiday, it better be good. But I don't know. I don't think the wedding is actually televised. I think it's just
Like prep.
up to the actual event and then the reception. But
Alrighty.
you can
Yeah.
find that, and then you can follow me on Twitter at Tyler_Hayes.
Alrighty, everybody. Have a good holiday weekend and happy back to school. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.